Hello, everybody, and welcome into Saturday night, November 25th, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Stout Live. I am your host, Ken Stout Live. We have Sin, Jeff, who's probably watching the Snow Bowl,
Holy
Rich,
crap, I'm about to hold my popcorn on the ground.
Josh Kinder, who's about to be muted, Greg Guy, Sam, and William Dawson. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Here.
Sound like the game's got you down a little bit there, Wild Bill.
Can you turn on this light?
No, I'm good.
Because I was gonna turn on my bedroom light.
No? We were
Thank
doing
you.
so good there for a minute, and then we just kind of ran out of stuff to do. Now I'm going to check this and see if it works. I had the thumbnail thing working earlier. It's on OBS, and it is on YouTube, so good. Hopefully I've got it set up to where it will run properly. I'm not going to go through the testing back and forth that Darren and I were doing. But we were doing some testing earlier. Darren was first, obviously. Tony was second. Sin Vicious was third. John Aloy Sr. was fourth. Wintermute said, as I just posted, nice thumbnail. Yeah, I like that. It's also my background today. Probably going to use that for a while, actually. What a day of Doug. That's all I'm going to say. Of course, he's probably up at the cabin and not got the internet, so I can get away with saying a few things tonight. Sam says he's here. What places am I in? But I really don't care. Yeah, you're here. You're here. I mean, that's all that matters. Jeff Ryman says he's from Vegas and glad he's not back home in Kansas. I was watching the K-State game on the TV in there a while ago, and man, they're getting some snow. This one dude just ran 75 or 76 yards for a touchdown. Ran in a snowstorm with snow on the ground. Didn't fall down, didn't slip and slide and do anything. Greg says it's a whopping 33 degrees right now. I looked ours up. We're 35. We're a little warmer. Bobby Warren says, hey, Ken, and tomorrow's his birthday. Well, happy early birthday, Bobby Warren. Jen OFW Adventure says, hello to me and everyone in the panel and the chat. Josh has got his camera like extremely zoomed in, it looks like. It's Sunday morning. Yes, it is currently 4 minutes or 3 minutes after 10 o'clock. Go to any Fox affiliate, Long Dog, and find the K-State Iowa State game, and you will see all the snow you need to see. All the snow you need to see. It's amazing how they can play in that weather. So I'm going to check my Stream Deck, see if that's working. Yep, there's the email if you want to join us on Zoom. I've given up talking. I'm just going to get cue cards from now on. I'll probably screw those up. I'll probably spell words wrong on there too.
Damn, they are getting some snow.
I'm telling you, man, I was flipping through there and I watched the Alabama Auburn game. And then I found this one. I'm like, my goodness, it is too early for that kind of snow.
Nah.
Says Greg.
You can see all the wire we're running here.
Yeah, you just need to mark them before you unhook them, and then run them through the back of the desk and plug them back in. You got plenty of room on there. You don't have to put that all the way in the back. You could probably put it right in front of your monitor, actually.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
You should be able to do it. But yeah, the way it is right there, that's. And you said a while ago you knocked out your internet. How did you knock out your internet?
Well, I had my feet all pressed out and I was all comfortable. And I hit the plug that the wire goes into the wall. And the next thing you know, Doug was talking, and everybody quit talking, and I saw the spinning circle going around, and I was like, uh-oh. And then I looked down at the taskbar, and I saw the little globe, and I was like, I'm not feeling that now.
Yeah. No, we're not, Long Dog. I'm not even going to highlight that one. In fact, I'm debating removing it. The C probably was what went to his. You have a iPhone 15, right, Josh?
With that,
Your iPhone, is it a 15?
no, it's a boat team.
13? Well, it didn't the C connector didn't go to his phone then because they didn't come out with C's until the 15s. So
Yeah,
what did the USB A to C go to then?
I have no idea.
Just mysteriously showed up one day and there it was. Okay. Works for me. Hello, Jeff. Fresh in from the snowstorm, it looks like.
Just making my salad.
Oh, we can hear you on my Zoom. No, everyone's forgot that already.
What?
Doug streamed today when he didn't have his settings correct, and you sounded like you were in a tin can underwater and 12 feet away from your
Well,
microphone.
I was.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Well, by the way, I love the picture of you from Doug's Zoom I took today. Let me spotlight myself so that
For all
everyone
the
can.
pixelation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably better in my normal picture.
I had to grab that.
Yeah.
I sat here and thought about for a
Well,
minute.
Doug
I thought, yep, I'm grabbing a screenshot.
He continues to have the Doug Betts effect on his computer.
I tell you, he's got more issues with that thing. Williams put a
Although
link
some of
in
it,
for. Oh, okay.
some of it
Gosh,
might
or
be
anybody
software
does.
and
That's what I was
exploit.
telling him. This little rubber things you put down the desk and the cable runs through them.
Very funny.
Yep, those are nice. Long Dog dropped us a link. Yeah, we got the issue fixed, Long Dog, last night. He just needs to mark the wires and rerun them properly now, but he's on his computer. It's working. We are good to go. It took 2 hours to get, but we finally got it. And hopefully between he and Aunt Mary, they mark at least one side of the cables before they do anything. Yes, I believe you were one of the ones that should. Although I did suggest rerun. I said early on, like within the first 30 minutes,
Well,
just rerun them. That's all you needed to do. But it's
should
good.
we
It
open a
worked out.
betting pool on that?
I'm reworking that background as we speak. I'm running out of space because Josh keeps coming up with different ways to do things that, I mean, if I'd have known he was going to disconnect his internet by stretching his feet out and getting comfortable, I'd have added that to the list. Somebody's going to make a lot of money off Josh when the bets come through. That's for sure. Yeah, I think that one cable was bad too. Long Dog just said this will not make it all. I don't have it adjusted, and I'm not going to worry about getting adjusted. It's missing some words. It said so. I don't know the words it's missing. So that's why the keyboard and mouse would not work.
Both links are for Joss.
All right,
One's
cool.
color coded, Velcro straps.
Oh, nice.
Green, blue, all the other colors. You can get blue together, green together.
That's a great idea right there. And it's priced affordable as well. Very nice.
That's how I look for simple solutions that you don't have to
Right.
take a mortgage.
Where he doesn't have to take the cable and take some fingernail polish and try to mark it. He can wrap that around it, pull it tight, go to the other end, wrap it around it, pull it tight, and he's got them marked. Yeah, good idea. Very good idea.
Okay, all right.
What did he say?
He was talking to Aunt Mary. I muted him. He forgot to mute his microphone before he talked to Aunt Mary. So.
The only thing he'll be sure to wrap around is the axle.
I will add, can Josh Kinder mess up the zip ties in marking his computer to the board? And that's just going to be yes or no. That's not going to have a time frame on it. That's just going to be a yes or no type thing. Yeah, Long Dog, if you go, well, you can't go to the link because it's in the Zoom chat, but let me grab it and post it over there. Okay, I've lost chat. Interesting. Really? There it is. That was crazy. Somehow I lost Zoom chat, even though I was clicking on it. Now, that might not go through. It won't. This is like the way my day's been going all day. Surprised I got anything accomplished. And I did get a lot accomplished today. I did not get my Facebook issue resolved, and we might discuss that after the stream ends tonight. I'm not going to discuss it publicly over the stream. All right. Check. Did that link go through? It didn't look like it went through. There we go. Check that link out, Wintermute. I'm sorry, Long Dog. I seen Wintermute saying happy birthday to Bobby Warren. That's why his name was fresh on my mind. Telling you guys, I'm like Guy from Anchorman. If it's in front of me on the screen, I'm going to read it. More than you realize. I showed people what happened to me today. One of the things that happened to me today. Now, this may... Oh, you know what? I forgot to say I have a green screen because I see the glowing green. There we go. That's much better. So, earlier today, when Doug's stream went out, this is what happened to me at the same exact time. This bulb went out and started to burn.
With 24/7 emergency roadside service.
The weird thing about it was, coincidentally enough, it happened at the same time that Doug's stream locked up. That in itself was odd. And then the light started making weird noises. Not burning, popping noises, more like electrical shorting noises. I should have recorded it for a second, but I didn't. Let me see if I can find that wonderful background again. I'm going to use that until I get a cease and desist order. Here's someone's TV in the background, and I have no idea who it is. It's Greg. I went and looked. There we go. I believe that is it. Yep, I got lucky and found it. Mrs. K's at work tonight, tomorrow night, off Monday, works Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably Thursday of, yes, Ken Burgundy. That's correct. What was Ron Burgundy? Yeah. I like Anchorman. And the second one kind of grows on me when I watch it. And did you drop the same one I dropped? Or, oh, you put them both over there? Okay, that's cool. Thank you. I like the zip tie idea. I really do. And you can I mean, they're not that expensive. You can put them in conjunction with one another.
And they're reusable. If you ever make a change, unwrap them, make your change, and rewrap them.
Yeah, I like those. Better than the bread ties that I use. And I do use bread ties. I'm not kidding you. Long Doug says, I've had the same kind of coincidental instances when you do things with the computer, such as you're illustrating. And as far as the light bulbs, I've heard buzzing from LED bulbs that suddenly start for no reason. Power surge. I don't know what it was. I know it was burning because I immediately when it went out, I immediately got up to check what was going on. And when I got over to the light, you could smell it. So I unplugged it to stop that from happening. I could not hold this bulb by this base for 15 minutes. That's how hot that thing got. I went into Mrs. K. I said, put your finger right there. Just touch it. Don't try to grab it because it's too hot. And she did. And I tried to tell her that, you know, when we go away, we need to make sure we turn all these lights off because she's horrendously horrible about leaving lights on. Hopefully, with this happening today, it will, no pun intended, turn a light bulb off in her head.
That's why I stopped this fluorescent-based light. Stop using those fluorescent-based ones.
I got lucky, and I have a spare light set up already, and I got the box out that the studio lights came in and was going to go get a new bulb. Didn't have one. All the boxes in there are empty, so I'm thinking, shoot, I'm going to have to run to Ace Hardware, take this with me and see if they can marry it up and get me a bulb. And then I got to thinking, I've got that other light in there. Is there a bulb in there? Unfortunately enough, there was. Now, this bulb appears to be way brighter than the other two were. It looks to be brighter than these two combined. Doesn't matter. I do look to be a little more shinier over on this side than I do on this side, and that's where that new bulb is at. If that's the way I want to put that. Technically, it's not supposed to happen. When it gets so hot, it'd probably be the thermal fuse, and I don't know. I chalk it up to Doug Betts. I'm blaming Doug Betts. My bulb went out because of Doug. The Big Beast build came through my computer, through YouTube, through my electrical system, into the light bulb.
Light bulb.
That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Of course, we all know that couldn't happen.
Yeah, I switched most of the LED light bulbs.
Well, I sent Jose a message. I still haven't heard back from him. He's probably busy today. Now that I know that they don't last forever, I'm going to have to order some. I probably will go into my YouTube or my Amazon history and see if I can get them off the company that I bought the green screen kit from. If not, off to Ace Hardware I go. One good thing about today's play, William, I forgot to tell you before I left. I completed all the tasks I needed for the place we were at. You know when you hit tab and it brings up your task?
Yeah.
Mine were all checked for that section. So that's, I don't know if I gained anything from it or not, but I know they were all completed. So that was pretty cool. Some of them things in that one were harder than you know what to kill.
Yes, they're getting tougher.
Notice that. I did notice that.
I just couldn't take the headphones anymore. There's a sick headache right across here.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I had to go get set up for the stream, and it basically was set up. I had it already on YouTube, but I had little things I had to do, and I was really concerned about the pop-out chat. It's not the way that it used to be, but it's close enough that I'm not going to lose sleep over it. If I go back up here to this one, is that going to show up, or did that take me to? Yeah, see, I can't clock on the URLs. I can't click on the URLs because when I do, it opens it up in another tab. So, but it is working, or it was working. It could be related to the issue I'm having with Facebook. We don't know. Did learn something today. We Darren and I deleted all my history from Google Chrome. Got rid of the cache, got rid of the cookies, got rid of everything. Smart thing to do, you'd think. Nope. It inadvertently created an account for me in my name using my name, the kstout2016@gmail.com with nothing there. And it took about 45 minutes and calling Alex Cheek, who still didn't help me figure it out. I figured it out on my own to figure it out which account. I had two K-Stout accounts. I had the one that's the correct account and everything was there, and I had the other one that wasn't the right account where nothing was there. You think they had been really easy to identify, but they weren't. Finally got it, though. I was pretty happy about that. Got about 11 more minutes. I did start a little earlier tonight. I'm trying to factor in the 3 screens that run before the main screen here starts up. Works out sometimes pretty good. Glancing over at the clocks, it's about 20 after 10 in the morning in the Philippines. And it's about 20 after 2 where Darren's at. Darren's probably just about ready to stumble home from the pub. He was with us for quite a long time today. He did join one of the coin streams I recommended. I was pretty happy to see him there. And the one that BH thought was tonight was actually last night. Much to my dismay, I clicked on it and said it was no longer available. So I thought, why not? And then when I got to researching it, I found out it was last night, which is going to happen. People stream when I stream when people streams. I try not to stream when Doug streams. I try not to stream when Carrie streams. With the exception of William and Sam and Robert, they run 24-hour streams, so there's no way to get around that. Starting to get cold in your area last night. The weather gets chilly. Yeah, Vegas could get chilly at night. Greg's winning the cold night tonight. If Rick joins us, he's going to win, obviously, because he's in Minnesota. It is, I believe we can say winter is finally starting to arrive here. And where Greg's at. I'm going to check something on my phone. So I'm going to turn the avatar on. Mrs. K said she would try to join us, but she was a little busy because she is by herself. We have a 75% chance of rain for tomorrow. 34 Monday, 32, 45, 51. Again, Friday, a 70% chance of rain. 40, 48, 55. Next Sunday, 55. That's decent. What's next Sunday's date? Anyone know off the top of your head? The 3rd of December, it's going to be 55 degrees. Might get to play golf in December after all.
You can play today if you're here. It's 61.
Yeah, I'd play probably every day if I was in Florida, but unfortunately, I'm not in Florida. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat.
It's supposed to be December, probably not Sunday.
I have an echo in here. Do I have a shadow? Wait a minute. Do you see a shadow? I don't. Hold on. I'm going to put my hand up. Can you see the shadow on the green screen? I don't either. I heard the shadow, though. Long Dog Desert. We, as desert people, get acclimated to the warm temperatures. Yeah. I do understand that. Mrs. K, being from the Philippines, where anything below 75 degrees is considered freezing. I get it. We discuss this all the time. She'll be saying, oh, I'm freezing. I'm like, it's not 32 degrees outside. It's like 68, 67, which she's cold. I'm not going to deny that. There's no argument there, but it's not freezing. I kind of scared her today. Tony sent a link. Okay, where did Tony send a link to? Tony says, I sent a link. Let me check my phone and see what's going on here.
That must be say like the hot weather, huh?
She's from the Philippines. Oh, thank you, Tony. Tony sent me the link to the kit that I bought for the studio. And when I say I bought it. Tony paid for it. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. That saves me the trouble of going through my history and trying to find something. I don't do that very well either. Yep, she doesn't like it when it's chilly. I scared her today unintentionally. I was going out of the studio and she was walking into the kitchen, which is where I was going. We were kind of on a collision intersecting course. So I waited until I got a little bit close to her and she still hadn't seen me. So I went, hi! And boy, she jumped a foot off the ground. I kid you not. But it was all in good humor. She knew I didn't mean anything mean by
Are you
it.
still married?
Yeah, yeah. Now, we were discussing tonight a YouTube short for December, for Christmas and December and all that. First thing I said to her, I says, what are your thoughts on a bikini? And her reaction, I immediately deflected that by, oh, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about me wearing the bikinis, and that got that subject taken care of. Apparently, my wife is not going to wear a bikini for me when I want to do the Christmas shoot. So, if you see, no, I'm not going to say that. I will be divorced. Tony says, what? Yeah. I want to do something similar to the Halloween thing. And obviously, Christmas is coming up and snow and this and that and the other. And I thought, if I could get her to do it, wear a bikini. And if we had, say, I don't know, an inch or so of snow on the ground, not enough that it's dangerous and not enough that it's going to be cold, but enough that you could do something comical for 30 seconds, I would like to do that. Her reaction, I knew not to pursue it, so I immediately said, oh, I wasn't talking about you, about the bikini. I was talking about me wearing a bikini, and that deflected it enough that we continue to have another conversation. Oh, he's here, Jim. He's with us. He's just got his avatar on and his microphone muted. He hasn't. Well, I don't know. I don't see any movement. He might not be there. Is it what? Let's take a bet. Has he disabled the computer yet? Nope. Now he's moving. Are you there, Josh?
I'm here.
Yep. Well, shoot. I was about to write down another thing to add to the betting table. Oh, that's funny. I like that one. Very funny. Hoping Wintermute joins us afterwards. I'm going to pick his brain on something. I'm so worn out from thinking things today and figuring things out that it's not even funny. I was pretty happy I did get the pop-out chat done. What's the score in the game now, Jeff?
Last I looked, it was 14-13 Iowa State, right at about halftime.
I'm surprised they can play in those conditions. I really am.
Hi, Jim.
Oh, 22 seconds left in the first half, same score I mentioned.
Oh, they rescinded the touchdown from Alabama today. The final score actually was 33-24. A guy intercepted it, so the clock was running out, ran it into the end zone. So I'm not real sure why they didn't count that touchdown, because it should have counted. The clock can run out and the play continues until the play is dead. So you would think that touchdown would have caught or counted. It was just injury on top of insult, really. They deserved the interception. I don't necessarily know that they deserved to lose that bad, but Notre Dame is walking all over Stanford, 42-16. Yeah, 53 seconds to go, 14-13. K-State has the ball, though, so maybe they'll get lucky and get
Mine
a field
thing
goal.
says 22 seconds in the second quarter, 2nd and 10 at the Iowa State 15. I mean, I'm not watching. I'm just looking at a summary.
Right. I've got it on in there. I can hear it, but I'm not paying attention to it. Not that. I did fire up the laptop today. I'll explain that. I had to get a lot of updates. Thank goodness it's not Windows 11 compatible, or I would have been fighting that. It's all up to date.
Yeah, my laptop needs updating. It has a mechanical drive and it is Windows 11 eligible.
Nice.
Well, it's just barely Windows 11 eligible. One of these days, I gotta get around to sticking the solid state drive in it that I bought for it a year ago.
Yeah, I had to do some research where I had put it, because it was stored. I don't use the laptop. She doesn't use the laptop anymore. I had stored it, but I needed to test a theory out on another computer, and having the laptop really helped out. So,
all right, Kansas State scored. It's now 20-14 K-State, and they've got 15 seconds left in the half.
Going to be a decent scoring game. You know, 20 to 14 in a snowstorm. I would have never expected that. All right, we have the scroll going by. I want to thank everyone for being here. Go back here as far as I can on chat. Darren Gilholm was here. John Lloyd Sr. was here. It was good to see him. Wintermute made a comment about the thumbnail. Great Guy was 5th. Sam, One Fish 26. Jeff Ryman, Tony Wallow, Bobby Warren, Long Dog. Jim showed up, made a comment, and Bill put 2 links in for us. Thank you, Bill.
Did you mention Jim?
I did mention Jim. I said he made a comment, and I actually highlighted the comment. That was a good comment. Oh, I can't. I need to add another one near the end. I need to add the ability to pop chat out on this, but I don't know where I would put it. It looks good and works good where we have it, but I don't think I can make it work anywhere else. So I'm gonna end the stream. If you want to join us, kstoutz00m@gmail.com. Get you the creds. We'll get you on Zoom. See you later. See you tomorrow. There will be at least 1 stream, maybe 2 streams. Tomorrow might be 2 streams, 1 of the nightly and 1 of the game. I haven't decided yet. I don't think I'm doing Da Vinci. Have not made up my mind. So good night, everyone on YouTube, and we'll see you tomorrow night.